Hello, my name is Jerry Hall, but most of you all probably know me as JT. I have the honor of being Jonathan's best man today at his wedding. Jonathan has always been my right hand man. I have known him my entire life. In fact, I was there when he was born, but as I was still in my mother's womb. I didn't quite realize it at the time, but that was the beginning of our friendship together. And since that day, we have been together in all walks of life, from attending our sisters, being best friends, and attending school events together. As a matter of fact, we were so close that when his date stood him up for snowball pictures at a school dance, Jonathan third wheeled so hard that he jumped into snowball pictures with my wife and me. And he even went to eat with us later that night. We both attended Barberville City School together, and since the school was so small, we were basically together in every class every day, all the way through high school. We played basketball together for years, and we graduated, though not really, as the COVID pandemic caused us to basically graduate one person at a time. Still, not even a pandemic could stop our friendship. From 7th grade all the way through high school, most everything included me, Abba, and Jonathan. He's been there through it all, and as an old saying, but when it comes to Jonathan, he has literally been there through it all. We never went anywhere without him. In fact, he was one of the family. When a friend feels like a brother, that's when you know you have a good friend. And Jonathan is like a brother I never had for sure. Of course, every friendship has its up and downs, and sometimes we would fight, and we would have to line him out and make him reap the consequences of going against me. But that's normal in any relationship. Besides, the arguments were far and few between. No friendship as strong as ours was going to be threatened by a difference of opinion. I would also like to add that Jonathan was in the wrong every time we argued, but that's another story. Over the years, we've had numerous adventures together, and I'll never forget the countless sleepovers, the late nights on Xbox, swimming all the time, playing basketball together, and we had several vacations together, including cruises where we nearly got kidnapped, slept in a cabin that was haunted, and ate more food than any human being should be consuming. Also, he tagged along through all of our Disney trips. We would hit the parks first thing in the morning and ride every ride until they closed, again eating way too much food along the way. When we got escorted out of the park one night because we took so long eating at the Halloween party had already started, by that time we got out of the restaurant, and John even made a good friend that night. That friend was the Mad Hatter. He knows what I'm talking about, but that'll be a story for another day. With all that being said, I have to add that if you haven't had a Jonathan in your life, then you're definitely missing out because I can never ask for a better or truer friend. He's always had my back, as I've always had his. So when Kaylin came into his life, I knew she had to be pretty special when I had to start sharing my time with her. I wish you two nothing but the best and love for you both. So let's all raise our glasses to the newlyweds and wish them a long and happy marriage. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight.